Hello Aquarius, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your bonus reading for the first half of October. Thank you guys for your love and support and for coming in number 4 as most viewed video for this first half of October. So thank you guys so very much. I wanted to start off this general reading with a brand new deck that I've received. It was gifted to me recently. It's called the Sacred Geometry of Relationships Oracle. Lots of really nice messages coming through from this card deck, and I wasn't even familiar with it until it was gifted to me, so I really love it. It's by a quantum artist called Lon. I will go ahead and include the ordering information for anyone who might be interested in getting one for themselves. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with that. This is a general reading, as always, Aquarius, and it is timeless, so really whenever you're tuned in and to just tune at any given time, whenever you're guided to it, and if you resonate with the messages, wonderful. And I truly hope that you are able to tap into it and benefit from it. So if you are interested as well in a private reading, all of that info is down below in the description box. And I will also have a list of all of the other card decks that I use for my readings. All right, guys? So let's get started and let's see what bonus message, focus message I'm able to grab for you from this particular deck. I'm still really learning all of the meanings, so if I have to refer to the guidebook, then I'll do so. So let's take a look and see what needs to come through here for you for this bonus reading, Aquarius. All right, so angels and spirit guides, what needs to come through? We've got originality. And also if the number 31 is significant to you, or 3 plus 1 is 4, however way that number is resonating with you. This particular message reads, the frequency of originality supports our capacity to be unique and original creators of unlimited possibilities in every moment. And for me, part of the energy that comes through from that is there's nobody else like you, Aquarius. Okay, everybody is different. We all bring something to the table, so to speak, and there's absolutely no one else on this planet that takes up the space and energy that you do. You are your own original, unique person, and I really feel that that's part of the energy coming through here. And if anyone has ever made you question that or made you feel less than, just know that you're unique, you are your own person, and at the end of the day, if they don't appreciate your uniqueness, then they don't need to be a part of your space. Okay, so that's part of what I'm tapping into there. I also wanted to grab an additional focus message from the Moonology card deck, so let's see what else Aquarius needs to come through here for you for this bonus reading. So angels and spirit guides for Aquarius, please. What else do we need to focus on at this time? What am I guided to pull? Let's grab this one. Okay, it says your dreams need a practical plan. It's tapping into the full moon in Taurus energy. So if there's something that you have been wanting to do for yourself, Aquarius, perhaps things just haven't been coming to fruition because your plan, your action plan needs a little bit of tweaking or needs a little better organization. That doesn't mean that your dream will not come true. It just needs to be reworked a little bit. And if part of what it is that you're wanting to manifest, especially those of you perhaps wanting to open up your own business and wanting to be, going back to that originality card, being unique in what it is that you're wanting to offer, then you need to maybe come up with a different plan so that you will stand out from the rest. Okay, so I feel that that's what that is tapping into there. All right, Aquarius, so let's go ahead and pull some Mystic Moon oracles and let's see what else needs to come through here for you for this bonus reading. So angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius. What additional messages would we benefit from at this time for Aquarius, please? All right, guys, let's take a look and see what else needs to come forward here. Already starting out with nostalgia. There's somebody that you are in separation from, Aquarius, that still thinks about you. They are coming through with nostalgic energy, reminiscing, remembering the good times that you guys might have shared. This could also be a part of your energy, Aquarius, if you are thinking about somebody that you had a love connection with and you guys are no longer together. And going back to this focus message, your dreams need a practical plan. If part of what it is that you're dreaming about is wanting to reconnect with this person, perhaps the way you've been going about it hasn't been working. And that could be reversed as well. Perhaps that's what they're feeling or thinking at this time. And they need to rework how they're wanting to approach you at this time. It could really go either way. But I feel here, part of this energy is that you guys may still be missing each other regardless of the distance and separation here. Look at the card after nostalgia. We have a commitment. So perhaps if you've both done healing while you guys are in separation, work through your individual issues as well as what caused you guys to go into distance, being given a second chance in love, perhaps it was the commitment that was missing, and maybe this other person has had some time to think, especially feeling very nostalgic about the good times that you have shared. Lots of love and passion still. The color red for me taps into a lot of love that someone might have for you or you might have for them, Aquarius. And there's a passion that comes through with that color as well. Interestingly enough, too, there's another card here in one of my decks where the color red represents anger and courage. So, you know, that fiery energy, perhaps you guys have had some arguments and that's what separated you guys. And the time apart has actually done both of you good, because I feel here that this relationship has a chance to come back together. And if they were bad at commitment before, or whoever wasn't ready to commit might be now. That's a part of that energy there. Let's see what else. What else, please, for Aquarius, angels and spirit guides? What else needs to come through here at this time for this bonus reading? There's a crossroads here. Decisions that need to be made. And when we are at a crossroads, we can't decide. So that creates a bit of a stalemate energy. So for me, stalemate energy is tapping into the Two of Swords, which is, of course, air energy. So for some of you, that's tapping into your own energy, Aquarius, where you might be undecided as to the direction or action that you either need to implement or take. But look at the card right after crossroads. Soulmate. For some of you, you might certainly identify with a soulmate type bond. There's a lot of love here, guys, between you and this other person, I feel. Let's grab one more. One more card for Aquarius for this bonus reading, please. What else do we need to know for this bonus reading? What else, please? Summer. That could indicate so many things. Perhaps that's when you guys met. Or this might be your favorite season, Aquarius. However, it's tapping into that. Summertime. Summertime is also associated with the sun. And the sun in traditional tarot is beautiful. It brings forward joy, success, positivity, and celebration. And I do feel for those of you missing this person, missing your soulmate, it would certainly bring you the happiness that you're looking for as far as love and commitment from this person. And what's keeping you guys apart at this time, I feel, is this next card. We've got stuck energy here. So even though you're both missing each other from a distance, you're still thinking about each other, still feel the love, still feel the passion, certainly we have a soulmate connection that is being represented here. But with this crossroads energy of two people more than likely not knowing which direction to go, it does create a bit of a stalemate energy. And stalemate energy will create that stuck type vibration between you and this person that you might be thinking about, Aquarius, for this reading. Okay, so let's add to that with some tarot, and let's take a look and see what else I can grab from that. So angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius for this bonus reading. What else do we need to know? What is keeping these two individuals in separation or just in this stuck energy? What else do we need to know at this time for Aquarius? Angels and spirit guides, please bring it forward for me. Okay, so we've got the Three of Wands. That is fire energy. So for some of you, you might be thinking of a Leo, an Aries, or a Sagittarius. This particular card does read partnerships and alliances, but it did come up reversed. For some of you, part of this stuck energy could be due to a third-party situation. We do have that number 3 right there, indicated by that Three of Wands. And it's a card of communication, but it is coming up reversed here. So there are definitely obstacles and frustrations that you are dealing with, possibly Aquarius, or it could also be this other person. So there is a bit of a delay when it does come up in the reverse, but I feel actually that this delay might be a blessing in disguise, because if you guys were to come together as of right now, I feel you're just not in the right space, and this person might not be in the right space to where you guys are ready to be able to manifest a reconciliation or a healthy reconnection with this person, to where you guys don't have any baggage that you're bringing back into the situation. So during this time of separation, I feel that there has to be lessons learned. There has to be an element of maturing and growing and learning from past mistakes. All of that needs to come into play here in order for you guys to get out of that stuck energy, welcome in this delay, because I feel this might actually take some time to come to fruition for you, Aquarius, but good things come to those who wait, All right, let's see what else. What else, please, for Aquarius for this bonus reading? Angels and spirit guides. We do have the Six of Wands. More fire energy, still coming up in reverse though. In the upright, as you can see, it says victory and success. But in this instance, it is coming up reversed here. Lack of recognition, is a part of the energy of that. Excess pride too. The other person that you're thinking about, Aquarius, they might be too much in their pride, too much in their head, that they are unable to take action right now. And that's what's contributing to that stuck energy and this crossroads vibration right there. And it's weird, but part of the reversed energy of the Six of Wands is punishment. And somebody, when you think about it, somebody who punishes themselves or punishes someone else is because they were either hurt or they're unhappy in their own headspace and heart space. And sometimes misery loves company, So this is all contributing to why you guys are not in communication, or why there is this stuck energy coming through there. But I do love this next card coming through, which is the Ace of Swords. There is still potential in this connection, Aquarius. I wouldn't give up quite yet, because this is victory. This is clarity. So even though we've got the Six of Wands right next to that in the reverse, it almost cancels that out because you're going to be victorious and triumphant anyway. There is a fresh start that's coming in here for you. You also have the power, Aquarius, to cut people out of your life. Anyone that no longer serves a purpose there. So I do feel for a small group of you, there's somebody that you might be thinking about for this reading, Aquarius, and you did choose to cut this person out of your life, especially if there was a third-party situation going on. And this person may very well be in this space of crossroads energy where they can't decide how to come back towards you or what to say or what to do to get out of feeling stuck. But with that Ace of Swords energy, I feel this person may get the clarity that they need to figure themselves out so that they can take that necessary step to reach out to you, to reclaim the connection and reconnect, and you guys can start over and talk through the challenges and get out of this stuck energy. You know, and look at the card right after the Ace of Swords. We do have that Two of Swords, where I was mentioning that there is that stalemate energy, mental conflict. But I do feel things will shift beyond that, because that Ace of Swords energy is pretty powerful. So I feel truly, whoever it is you're thinking about, Aquarius, for this reading, and you consider them to be a soulmate type connection, where you're still missing them, you still have love for them, you would love to have that commitment with this individual, give them a chance to work through their issues and get unstuck, and I feel things will eventually culminate in them coming back to you, reaching out to you, and both of you putting in equal effort to be able to manifest union with each other. Give them a chance to do that. Yeah, see that? We've got the 8. Let's see. This is actually the Strength card. The Strength card in traditional tarot. It does say power, but again, coming up reversed here. So we've got quite a few reverse cards coming up because that's part of the energy that's coming through from this person more than likely, because the reversed Strength card in tarot is self-doubt and weakness, as well as somebody who's in a space of insecurity. And that's exactly how your soulmate might be feeling at this time, Aquarius. That's why there's not a whole lot of action on their part. Crossroads energy, stalemate energy, feeling stuck, not knowing what to do or how to do it, and perhaps going back to this focus message. That's why, you know, if they're dreaming about wanting to manifest reconciliation with you, Aquarius, their action plan needs a little bit of tweaking. Your dreams need a practical plan. That is a part of that energy. And full moon in Taurus. So for some of you guys, the person you might be thinking about could be a Taurus. I really am getting here that it will take time, but eventually they'll get their act together and reach out to you, and you guys will get a second chance to work on your partnership with this individual. The card after that reversed Strength card, look at that. You've got the Ace of Wands, fire energy, going back to that red color, lots of passion. I don't think it's over here. You know, the connection, despite the distance and separation, Aquarius, I feel truly, strongly that it's not over between you and this person coming forward as your soulmate. There's a lot of fire energy going on there. So again, for some of you guys, it could be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, but of course it doesn't have to be. Certainly indicative of a lot of passion between two people. So hang tight. I feel it's not over. All right, let's grab some romance angels here. Angels and spirit guides for Aquarius, please. What else do we need to know for Aquarius at this time? Please bring it forward for me. Release your ex. For some of you guys, part of the reason why your soulmate is staying away could be because you haven't yet released your ex. If, of course, your soulmate is someone aside from your ex. And I'm also getting the message that for some of you, part of this stuck energy is because you're wanting commitment from an ex. You might still have love for your ex. You might still be missing your ex, and they might be loving you and missing you as well, Aquarius. But the angels are coming through with this message because more than likely they're coming through with some low vibrational energy here to where you would be better off finding love elsewhere. And by doing so, and that is part of your crossroads to decide for yourself, and this mental conflict, that stalemate energy, once you get out of that headspace, you'll come to find that there's actually this soulmate bond that wants to come in for you once you do this. So someone's energies by way of an ex is still coming through here. And for some of you, it's time to definitely clear out their energy. That may be what's keeping you stuck. That might be what's preventing you from finding true love here. Let's grab another one. What else, please, for Aquarius? Angels and spirit guides. Look at that. Unrequited love. Bottom of the deck is free yourself. Okay, so I gotta say this. For some of you guys wanting this ex to come back, they've had a change of heart. And it's time to let go. It's truly time to let go. You know, free yourself from that type of mentality of feeling conflicted, because I feel that there's so much better out there and that there's somebody else that wants to come in and offer you this soulmate type love that you have perhaps not had in your life. You know, this soulmate is where your commitment will come from. I don't feel, for those of you resonating with this, I don't feel this commitment is going to come from your ex. I don't feel that here. So that's something to consider if you are still stuck on wanting your ex to return. And for some of you, they might. But what I'm picking up here is that that might not be the best course of action for you. And going back to this focus message, your dream needs a practical plan. And to me, whenever that comes through, you need to change things up a little bit as to what's going on in your headspace and heart space about this particular person that you have in mind, especially if they are an ex. If they do come back to you, I feel their intentions would not be honest or forthright. They might even come forward with deceptive energy, and you would recreate a third-party situation if they're already involved with someone else. You know, have their cake and eat it too. So I say don't get involved with that. And you'll know if that's part of what's presenting itself to you by way of an ex-partner, okay? All right. So let's grab some, and I feel like starting a dialogue here. So let's grab some twin flame messages from Mystic Moon. You don't have to identify, of course, with a twin flame connection. Clearly, we've got a soulmate bond that is represented here. So whoever needs to speak up here, Aquarius, either yourself, your ex, a soulmate, whoever needs to express themselves here, these cards will allow them to do so. So let's take a look and see what comes through here. You certainly don't have to identify with each and every message. Just take whatever resonates with you. Angels and spirit guides, who needs to speak up here? Is it Aquarius? Is it a soulmate? Is it an ex? Is it a third party? Who needs to speak up here? Oh, wow. Look at that. I'm sorry. I couldn't do right by you. Could be your ex. They know they didn't do right by you. And for some of you guys resonating with an ex still hanging around, still wanting to talk or wanting to come back, it's almost like they regret what they've done. And perhaps part of the stuck crossroads energy here and the stalemate from the Two of Swords is because you can't make up your mind whether you want them or you don't. But what I'm feeling here, truly, Aquarius, is that someone's had a change of heart here. It might be you. But this is confirmation that it's time for, time to take back control of your life. Your ex is your past. Your soulmate, I feel, is your future. Bottom of the deck. Resonating with this nostalgia card. Because, as you can see, it says, I've never forgotten you, even though you think I have. They still think about you, Aquarius. And of course, it's flattering to hear that when you are in separation from somebody that you had feelings for, love for, passion for. But if there was toxic energy from that, if someone has had a change of heart and their intentions are not the best, and or their intentions are to restart a third-party situation, it's time to release that energy, and it's time to release this person. Time to let them go. I want to grab some additional cards from the Unspoken Messages Volume 2 deck by Waite Tarot. Let's see who else needs to speak up here. Is it you? Is it your soulmate? Is it your ex? Is it a third party? Because I really feel here, Aquarius, that there's additional words that need to be expressed here. And I can't help but feel like for some of you, your ex is really good at sweet talking you, just saying all the right things, but when it comes to commitment and doing the right thing, they just don't. So it's okay to feel nostalgic about the good times, but you got to remember the whole picture too, and remember the bad times too, if they did you wrong. Interesting. Please stop focusing on past hurtful situations. Your ex. I can't help but feel that that's an ex energy. Or really, however way you're resonating with that. But please stop focusing on past hurtful situations. It's almost like they're trying to tell you, get over it. I know I hurt you, but get over it. Let's get back together. That type of energy. Like, I'm ready to commit now. But I'm just not getting positive vibrations from this person for some of you, okay? So just tread lightly. Of course, it's different for everybody. There are some exes out there for some of my Aquarius who might actually be really sincere and ready to commit, and someone that you feel is your soulmate, but I have to warn those that might be interacting with an ex who doesn't have your best interest at heart. Look at this bottom card. If you can read that, sorry if it's a little difficult to read. This card says, Spirit is working on me to be at my best for you. Okay, so some of you guys might have a person you're thinking about for this reading. Yes, it could be an ex, and they are working on their issues. They're working on themselves, trying to improve the type of person that they were before you guys, went into separation and things had its challenges. I feel for some of you that your ex could be trying to rectify and improve who they were as a person, who they are now. Could be completely different from the person that hurt you before. That's a possibility. They're working on themselves to be the best for you. So some of you guys may want to give this person a chance, but again, it's different for every situation, different for every person, different for every relationship. There are some of you truly that need to release an ex and let them go because they've had a change of heart. They might not be coming forward with the right kind of love that you're looking for. So it is your heart that you need to guard against that type of painful energy. Okay? All right, so I'll leave it at that. Let's move on from that and let's grab some additional messages here. Let's grab some messages from the Infinity Oracle by Fire Witch Tarot, and let's see what else Aquarius needs to come through here at this time. So angels and spirit guides for Aquarius, please. What else needs to come through for this bonus reading? And a reminder, guys, it is timeless whenever you're guided to tune in and watch. And if it resonates with you, I hope that it offers you guidance and benefits your situation. What else, please, for Aquarius, angels? Blocked. This is either something you've done, Aquarius, or something you need to do in regard to your ex. Especially, obviously, on social media. You know, they don't need to know every little bit of what's going on in your life, especially if things ended badly, if they hurt you, or if they're just coming forward with toxic energy wanting to come back into your life. You'll know. You yourself will know what sort of action you need to implement in regard to your ex, because I feel there are some exes out there who do not resonate with that type of energy. They just want a second chance, and certainly some of you guys are willing to give your ex a second chance, and that's okay. But there has to be growth there. There has to be lessons learned so that you guys end up not repeating the patterns that you were on. Now, there are those of you that have an ex who's troublesome, that wouldn't mind restarting a third-party situation. And that's the warning that I am wanting to instill in this reading. That's coming through for some of you guys. So if you haven't blocked them yet, perhaps it's time. If you haven't released them yet, it's time. It's time. Let me grab another one. Yeah, see that? Hurt. Very painful energy that they might have broken your heart, betrayed you. Hurtful words were exchanged, more than likely. You know, an ex doesn't become an ex without something painful going down. And I feel this is coming through because either Aquarius, you need to heal further, or they need to heal further, or you both do. For some of you guys, I feel not enough time has passed. And there's more time needed here to heal the situation, heal the vibrations, heal broken hearts. You know, and again, it's okay to remember the good times and feel nostalgic about that, but you got to look at the whole picture. Okay? All right, let's move on with some signs from Spirit. Let's add to that. If I can grab this card, for some reason it's stuck on my desk. Sorry. What is up with this card? Okay, there. I could not grab that for the life of me. Okay, so signs from Spirit, Love Oracle. Let's see what else. What else do we need to know for Aquarius for this bonus reading, please, angels and spirit guides? Let's take a look and see what else needs to come through at this time. What else, please, for Aquarius, angels and spirit guides? We've got umbrella and shelter. Look at that. Look at the image. Look at the message. It says veil and hidden. Okay, so for some of you guys, this X means trouble, I'm telling you. That's what I'm picking up here. They're hiding stuff. Okay? There's still other things that are going on beneath the surface with this person, and they're not telling you. They're not going to tell you because they're still being deceptive. It's, again, they want their cake and eat it too. They might already have moved on to another relationship, but they still want you. So it's, you know, they can't do that unless you allow it. Okay, so tread lightly, guys, in regard to this ex-partner that either wants to come back or they want to start talking again and re-entertain the relationship. Just be careful. All right. We also have umbrella and shelter. Interesting, you know, more red energy there. So this could be an ex that you used to live with, if you guys live together. You know, no doubt about it. Some of you guys had a very passionate connection with this person. For some of you, there is a chance of reconciliation. For some of you, there is as well a reconciliation with an ex that just has an agenda. And certainly this could tap into those of you looking for a new place to live. Okay, shelter, your home. And also be careful of who you allow into your home. That's your sacred space. That's where you live. And if you have an ex that's crossing boundaries that they shouldn't and not honoring those boundaries, some of you guys, I almost feel like you could have gotten a restraining order against this person. And if they're not honoring those rules and boundaries and your home and your safety, all of those things come into play. If they're not honoring that, Aquarius, then you got to be careful. They're hiding something. They are hiding something. I'm telling you, be careful. Okay? So that's where I'm going to leave that. Just a bit of a warning there to just be cautious, make some cautious decisions in regard to a particular person, more than likely an ex-partnership who wants to come back and they just don't have your best interests at heart. You know, at the end of the day, you're going to know which scenario is resonating with you. For those of you that are identifying and resonating with the storyline of an ex who ultimately you don't want them back, but they want to come back, be careful. Okay, that's all I'm going to say there. All right, guys. So let's add some Lover's Oracle to this. Angels and spirit guides tapping into Aquarius, please. I'm going to grab the bottom of the deck. All right, beautiful cards. Let's see what we have here. Look at this, guys. It says, look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. You know, especially if you're feeling nostalgic, wanting someone back, make sure it's coming from a good space. If you're feeling like you're at a crossroads or there is the stalemate energy, only you can figure out ultimately what's putting you in that space. If you are feeling stuck, figure it out, guys. Because if you do enough soul searching and just still your mind to figure out why you're feeling a particular way, I do feel you'll figure it out. And an answer will ultimately jump at you for you to take the next course of action. Going back again, your dream needs a practical plan. Depends on what it is that you're dreaming about, of course. But in regard to a relationship, it's telling you that your original plan is not going to work for you and you need to reconfigure things a little bit. Okay? You also have new beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Absolutely. At the end of the day, you should be enjoying this new beginning with a soulmate. But you need to clear out the cobwebs of the past. You need to release an ex if they do not have the best intentions for you, Aquarius. And I do feel you'll know that for your own individual situation. You just got to take the right action. Okay? All right, guys. So let's grab some healing messages here, because I really feel especially this reading needs some sort of healing energy. Angels and spirit guides for Aquarius, please. Bring forward healing messages for Aquarius. Let me grab the bottom card, guys. Perfect. Focus. What it is that you focus on, Aquarius, is what you will manifest. Make sure what you're focusing on and who you are focusing on is what you want to bring into your life. Because that could go badly or it could go really great. So, yeah, what it is that you focus on, it really taps into that law of attraction. What it is that you focus on and put out into this universe vibrationally is what you're going to attract back to you. If you want an ex back, be sure that you really want them back, and all of them back, including the drama and the issues. If that hasn't been dealt with, that's coming back to you as well. So just be careful what it is that you're putting out there and what you're focusing on. Okay? However, if you do focus on really fantastic energies that has nothing but positivity, this is coming towards you as well. You know, abundance comes in many forms, guys. It comes in love. It could certainly come in the form of a soulmate. It could come by way of a new job, a new place to live, friendships flourishing, so many opportunities. That's all abundance. That is all represented by abundance coming into your life, Aquarius. And if you haven't been in this place of abundance, if you were more coming from a place of lack and worry and insecurity, things are about to change. So welcome the abundance in. And part of that is because of what it is that you're focusing on. All right, so make sure it's nothing but positive energy that you're putting out there, and that's what's going to come back to you. All right, guys. All right, so let's close out this reading, Aquarius, with some final thoughts from my guardian angels and your guardian angels. Let's take a look and see. Final thoughts, please. We've got gratitude. We've got acceptance. I'm grabbing this bottom card, which is patience. Okay, gratitude. Thank you. This is a heartfelt thanks to you from someone you recently helped in some way. I, your guardian angel, also wish to thank you for the unconditional love you emanate to the earth, humanity, and those around you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are eternally blessed. May peace, grace, and love forever guide you along your sacred path. And I'm a firm believer that when you come from a place of gratitude, it just allows the universe to bring in more abundance coming your way. So I really feel those two cards are right in tune with each other. We also have acceptance coming through here. This particular card reads, there is nothing in your life to fix, only the disowned parts of you that yearn for love and acceptance. You are beautiful just as you are, regardless of any faults you may perceive you have. You are an eternally radiant being of light. Accept all that you are and just be you. When you truly accept yourself, your whole world will magically and lovingly transform. And it's so, so true. You know, especially again in regard to that ex partnership. If they didn't accept you, or if they couldn't accept you for everything that you were and are, then they got to go. Because I really feel that what you're looking for by way of love and commitment and a happy future is with this person. And I feel for those of you tuning in, you'll know who that soulmate card represents in this reading. All right. And finally, we end your reading, Aquarius, with patience. Patience is required at the moment. You may feel that things are not moving as fast as you would like, yet there is a lot going on energetically. The current situation causing concern is evolving positively. Let go and have patience. You will eventually realize that this whole event was in fact a blessing. All is perfect as it is. Trust. You are eternally loved and guided. And as I mentioned, this is going to take time, guys. And so it absolutely does require patience on your part. And if you can just give it the proper time for this whole scenario to unfold, I do ultimately feel, Aquarius, it's going to fall in your favor and you'll be very happy with the direction that this takes. Okay? So just hang tight, because you have so many wonderful things coming here. You've got abundance. You've got new beginnings. You got a soulmate. And you've got a triumphant success through that Ace of Swords energy, as well as our Ace of Wands, passion ignited. So just give it some time, guys, and ultimately I feel you will find your happiness. All right, so thank you for tuning in and for all of the love and support. Again, you guys came in fourth as most viewed, and I truly appreciate it. And if you are interested, Aquarius, in a personal private reading for yourself, all of that information is down below in the description box, and I will be back very soon, guys, with more readings. So thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.